my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Blow, coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Back out with my dreads and my Kango.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. To immortality begins for most teams. We're underway for Wild Card Weekend. Return coming from the 14. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
65. Get it. Ready.
First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Ready.
Another carry for it. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. They'll try and punch it in. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
70s.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Ready. 19 tight. 19. 65 cap. 65. Cap 60. Cap 60. Ready, right?
Out of the gun. It's Milton. Buys time, rolling right. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
A gain of 4
Mustang
yards.
19.
It's 4th and goal.
4th down, pass coming. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. Little Tex on the extra point. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Brown with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. Finds him on the crossing route. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And no question.
You'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That's good. Cardinals, 1st down.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. They'll cobble together a yard there. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that 1st down, too. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the 2nd here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. May on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his 1st catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. May now on 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sends it through. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready! Ready!
To throw, Milton. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Rascal 80. Ready.
Milton gonna throw again here, 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
19, Charger, 19, Mustang 19. Go.
Milton now on 3rd down. Has his man caught by Odunze. Breaks free in the center of the field. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Roma Odunze touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Has him on the quick hitter. Jukes away from one. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Going play action, May. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, it's awesome with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
First down throw for May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Throwing again, it's May. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Throwing is May. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This taken from the 12. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Brown with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. May now. Sends him over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. Operated from the gun. Here's May. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Walker going in motion left. From the gun, it's May. Chased out to his right. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Milton. He's got Pierce. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stretch. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Gets this one to Pierce. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Dallas first down. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Milton. On the move, headed right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They're going to throw for it on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here's May on 1st and 10. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's back to throw. deflected. Brian Branch has it. And the Cowboys will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Little knocks it through. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, it's Robinson. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Hit applied by Keanu Benton. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. May now to throw on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Here's made to the air. That's completed right side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
May now from the gun. We look underneath here, Robinson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. May now on 3rd down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He finds him beyond the marker, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Quick throw completed by May. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take the lead right away in half number 2. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35.
On the ready.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 11. Cowboys. Mustang 19. Go.
Now Milton to throw. Alfonso Dunze running the slant. Here he goes again. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Trap 6, Cougar 19.
Working now from the gun. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's our Roma Dudes, a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Little Tex on the extra point. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Brown with a return here. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense up to the line fast. They're going to throw out of the gun. He finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Cardinals ball. Their season down potentially to its final quarter. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Tight end going in motion here. 1st down throw for May. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Operating from the gun, here's May. He's got it inside the 25. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. May on 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to the air, it's May. Now trying to set up the screen, here's Robinson. Room inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On the gun, it's May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. Cracking for it, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
After I'd imagine dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
65, pat to 60, pat to 60. Ready?
Throwing now, Milton. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Pat to 11, pat, ready?
Out of the gun, it's Milton. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Completed to his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here we go. 70 rate. 60 Bison. 60, 79 Broncos.
Back to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's making a bid for it. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On play action, here's May. Finds him on the crossing route. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 4th quarter lead. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jake Elliott set to
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the 16. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Milton. Getting out to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. Flush down now to his left. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
60 by 6. Ready?
He's back to throw. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for Dallas. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard
Shotgun snap here to Milton. He's got Pierce. On the move past the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Escapes the pocket. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
60 Maverick. Here we go. Cut.
Looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18, Cowboy 80.
They are throwing it again. Into traffic, complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st down. 18, Cougar 19. 79, Mustang 19.
Setting up to pass. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut it to a point late in this one. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brown with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Putting a receiver in motion. He'll look to throw it. Chased out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Complete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down.
Okay, break. Let's go now. Go, Rig. Ready.
Robinson on the inside give. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
3rd down.
Crazy.
Now to throw. We look underneath here, Robinson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
It's a gain of 11.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. Forced out to his right. This is Cox. That's Walker. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the 1st down as well, and moved them into field goal range.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Robinson up the middle. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. To throw. He rolls to his right. Pass complete to Robinson. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hey, check that, street.
Here's Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. 3 yards on the pickup, and they're 3 away on 2nd and goal. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. This game now resting on the leg of Jake Elliott. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. The kick is good. He got it. And their postseason starts with a win as they take this